So, the note of iris. I got 4 or 5 fragrances in my collection that are very good picks, maybe, is that the word? That contain the wonderful, beautiful, smooth, powdery note of iris. If you want to know what those fragrances are, meet me on the other side of this intro and we're going to talk about them. See you in a second. What's going on, everybody? You guessed it, that's right, it is your boy Trey Sense. Listen, you already know by the thumbnail what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about fragrances that contain the note of iris, which is a beautiful, beautiful note to me. Sometimes it comes off sweet, sometimes it comes off powdery, most times it comes off both sweet and powdery, and I absolutely love it. To me, it's a very sexy note. Very beautiful, well-rounded note. I like it a lot. Now, before we get into this video, I need a favor from you guys. I do. I need you to do 3 or 4 things for me. I need you to like this video. I need you to share this video. And I need you to sub to the channel. I mean, you keep coming back watching the video. You keep returning to the scene of the crime. May as well give your boy a sub, right? Right. Okay. Then after you sub, if you want to, I need you to hit the little icon bell so every time one of my videos hits the wonderful world of YouTube, you'll be one of the first to know, and you can come check me out and see what I'm talking about. Gonna be fragrances. I mean, sometime I may talk about cooking, or I may do a cooking show. You never know. Cooking with Trey. How's that sound? Got a nice ring to it. In the kitchen with Trey. What you think about that? Grilling with Trey. Stick to fragrance? Okay, we'll stick to fragrances then. The first one is from the house of Armaf, and this is a beautiful fragrance. I was impressed with it when I got it. Big, thick, heavy bottle. The cap is nice, but don't really fit on the bottle all that good. And it's from the house of Armaf, and it is Futura. Homme by Armaf, and this is an EDP, and this is a beautiful, 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 beautiful irisy fragrance, and it's probably the least expensive one on this list. Good performance, good longevity, good projection, nice powdery smell. Look at the bottle again. You see the levels on it. Now, I didn't put them levels on there like this. I've used it a few times, but it was like that when I purchased it. So there you have it. Nonetheless, this is a beautiful iris scent. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, it's similar to, I'll be honest, most of these fragrances that I'm going to talk about are very similar. There's subtle differences in each one of them. One may have more of a leather accord, one may be a little bit sweeter, but the note of iris is very prominent in all of them, and it stands out in all of them, so there's similarities. So there you have it. I know Armaf is known for making his clones, and this is a clone of something. I'm not sure right offhand. Maybe it's, I'm not sure. It may be one of these. It may be Dior. I'm not sure. But anyway, okay. Moving along. And the reason I'm not going to say exactly which one that's cloning is because it smells similar to every iris fragrance that I have laid out here, but at the same time, it smells a little bit different too. So I'm not sure. The only thing I can tell you is for $30, that's a good purchase. Good solid bottle, good product. It's gonna smell good. I think you're gonna like it, and I think you should get it in your collection. Futura Homme by Armaf. This next one is from Dapper Fragrances, and it is Christian Dior's Homme perfume. This is the EDP. And I'm gonna give myself a little squirt of that. I love Dapper products. Absolutely no alcohol smell there. And as you see, and of course, you know, every time I shoot a video, one of three things is gonna happen. A train is gonna come, or my battery's going dead. Well, you hadn't heard the horn of a train yet, so I'll give you one more guess. That's right, battery's going dead, but that's fine. You see the shine on there. And of course, one thing is, the one note that is standing out and shining above all in this, how'd you guess? Iris. And it smells really, really, really good. I'm trying to find the atomizer so I don't spray myself in the head, because I'm gonna spray again. Oh, and I sprayed my hand. And you see the levels on this. Oh, that smells good. I've worn this a few times. That smells really, really good. It's a little bit deeper, a little bit darker, but the EDPs should be a little bit deeper and darker than the EDTs, in my opinion. Because when I think perfume, that's what I think. And when I think intense, that's what I think. It bugs me for somebody to make an intense version of it, and it's really not intense. It's just kind of basic, you know, or just an accord or a note tweaked just a little bit to make them different, but it's not really much of a difference in the fragrance. So that's just my opinion, you know. That's just how I roll. I haven't sprayed that Dior perfume in a while, Dior Homme perfume in a while. And I'm trying to get familiar with it in case you're wondering what I'm doing. Nonetheless, good smelling little fragrance here from the house of Dapper. And it is Dior Homme the EDP. Now, let's stick with the house of Dior. The decant, and this is Dior Homme, the 2016 version, which is, I think, the lipsticky one is what it's referred to. I know I say this all the time, but the sacrifices I make for y'all. Imagine me sitting here, oh my gosh, I can smell them here. Imagine me sacrificing my body for ferragamo, man. I'm sitting here just spraying myself up, man. I'm telling you, it's tough being a ferragamo. I got, ooh, man. Now this one seems a little bit more smoky to me. Does that make sense? But I don't think it's supposed to be smoky. Let me give myself another spray. I may have sprayed it in a spot where I can't get to it right. I'm just sitting here wasting all these sprays like I got a whole lot of it. Where my levels at? Oh boy, that smells good. See what the levels is on that? Shake it so you can see it. Yeah, seems a little bit more smoky to me. Definitely pick up on the iris. I like it. I like it a lot, but I'm gonna be honest with you. The 2016 smells good. It does. It does. But if I had to pick one between the 2016 and the 2020, I'm rocking the 2020. The 2020 to me smells better. It's a little bit more wearable. It's a little bit more wearable. Beautiful bottle design. They didn't change much. They didn't change any. Oh yeah. It has more of a citrus opening before that iris kicks in. Now I'm picking up on a little bit more citrus in the 16. They both smell amazing. But it's something in the 16 that makes it a little bit more smoky to me. And I don't know if smoky is one of the accords in there. I don't know if that's supposed to be leathery or that's leathery that I'm picking up on, but whatever. To my nostrils, to my nose, to my sinuses, it comes across as smoky. Then a citrusy and then irisy. 2020 to me comes out a little bit citrusy and then turns into a beautiful little iris scent. So just a few little subtle differences between the 16 and the 20. Okay, I got two more. This next one is an absolute beaut of a fragrance. It is from the house of Valentino, and it is Uomo Intense. Yes, and I like this. Oh man, I gotta do it, man. I got to do it. I got to do it. That Dior Homme EDP, it has a little citrus in it too. They have more citrus in them than I realized. But I didn't really play with them a whole lot before I did this video because I wanted it to be fresh. Or if it was a fragrance, fresh. Oh boy. And all of these smell so good and masculine and gentlemanly and smooth and refined and well made. I mean, this is a solid group of fragrances out of any of the videos that I've done. I don't know how many I've done, but I've been doing this for right at 3 years, maybe even almost 4 years. Maybe it'll be 4 years in like March or something like that. However many years I've been doing this, this is one of the most solid groups of fragrances that I've put together, especially 5. Man, that smells good. They all smell so good and so mature and so, you know what I'm saying? Perfect for a guy my age. I'm 45, be 46 in December. And I think these all fit that category well. They're versatile. They don't really have a season. I do think they all kind of lean more towards night, but the citrus in them kind of leans them to really any occasion. I think I feel more like they're nighttime fragrances, but if you have the type of job where you have to wear a suit and a tie or just dress, you know, a little bit more than casual, maybe some slacks and some shoes or something, either of these fragrances would work well in that environment. I guess that's called dress casual. Dress casual, is that, you know, that's what that is? Is that a category now? Yeah. Because blue jeans are considered dressy now if you wear a button up and shoes, so it's considered dressy. So, yeah, all of these are beautiful. I still think my favorite out of the Dior is going to be 2020. I like the Parfum. The Dapper's Parfum is pretty good, and I like the 16. But yeah, to me the most wearable one out of that group is going to be Dior Homme 2020. Now I've got one more, and then of course it's Valentino. Man, that's so smooth. That is so smooth. But with a name like Valentino, it gotta be smooth, right? I mean, it can't have Valentino on the name and then be rough. It's gotta be smoothed out. Okay, I got one more. And this one is a beautiful fragrance as well. And it is from the house, as Rick Ross would say, Givenchy. And it is Givenchy Gentleman Boys. And this is a Parfum concentration. And let me find a spot to get this on some skin. Man, I got fragrances everywhere. I know I look good and ridiculous. So what? I'm doing this for y'all. This is a sacrifice. You know how hard it is to sit here and spray all these fragrances on. So I know I look ridiculous, but you know what? Sometimes a man gotta do what a man gotta do. And I'm taking this one for the team. And I'm gonna try to spray this in my arm here. And then I'm gonna try to get this big old arm up to my face without ruffling the microphone and causing some feedback. And then I have to start all over. Yes sir. That's beautiful. That's a beaut. I mean, all of these fragrances are just so elegant and so classy and so sexy, sophisticated. I mean, let me tell y'all something. Don't let me put some nice clothes on and spray either one of these on. I'm gonna have to hit you with the Fat Joe for real and just lean back. Head gonna be so swole, you ain't be telling me nothing. I mean, head just gonna be like this. You walk around like a bobblehead, just. Do not try to adjust your camera. This is just Trey Belafonte in the building. He has made an appearance. They all smell good. I mean, it's hard to pick a favorite, not that anybody asked me to. But I don't know, that Valentino, has something about it. And then the Dior, the 2020, has something about it. I mean, they each have a nuance of just a little subtle difference. Now that that 16 is settling down on my skin, it's becoming a little bit more citrusy to me for some reason, and it's smelling wonderful. Oh man, this is tough. I don't know. If I had to pick a winner, or if I had to pick which one of the ones I like best, it would probably be a tie between these two right here. It'd probably be a tie between these two, man, because they're rocking it. Nothing against the Dior's, because they smell good. But these two, to me, just kind of set themselves apart. Intense and Boise, the EDP. All right, y'all. This has been a 13 or 14 minute video about 5 little old fragrances. This shouldn't take a man that long, should it? I get to talking, and it is what it is. I apologize. But anyway, man, I'm going to get off of here because my battery's going to be dead in a minute, and edit this video before a train comes through, or a plane, or a boat, whatever. You know, something always goes crazy when I'm shooting, I'm telling you. I just don't know. Sometimes I have to start all over 2 or 3 times. But anyway, those are some iris-based fragrances from my collection, and they're beautiful. They're beautiful. So y'all need to get y'all some of these if you don't have them in your collection, so you can hit the Fat Joe and just lean on back with it. Thank you all for returning to the scene of the crime, and for sitting through my videos. I really appreciate it. You all are the best part of this channel. Always remember, your comments are welcome. We don't even have to agree. That's fine. Tell me what your favorite iris-based fragrances are. If you even like the note of iris. You might not even like the note, but if you do, let me know what you're thinking and what your favorite iris fragrances are. We can talk about it in the comments below. With that being said, I gotta go, because I gotta do a thumbnail, right? Then I gotta edit this stuff, and then I gotta get it up so y'all can watch it. So with that being said, you already know, man, I love you all. God bless you all. And until the next time, peace.